Samsung Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra unboxing. The moment I cracked open this box, I knew this wasn't just another tablet. There's something about the way Samsung does Ultra that feels different. Bigger. Bolder. Like it's saying, this isn't for everyone. This is for people who want the absolute best. And right now, you and I are about to see if it truly lives up to that promise. Picture this. You walk into a room, pull out a device that's thinner than most laptops, yet more powerful than many desktops. People glance over, curious, because it doesn't look like an ordinary tablet. That's the kind of presence the Tab S11 Ultra has. The box itself is sleek, minimal, but heavy in a way that makes you feel you're holding something serious. And the second you lift the lid, there it is, this massive slab of glass and metal that almost feels futuristic. But let me slow down for a second. Because here's the hook, why should you even care about a tablet in 2025? Aren't tablets supposed to be the in-between device, something you buy when you don't want a laptop but your phone feels too small? That's exactly the point. For years, tablets felt optional. But Samsung wants to flip that idea on its head. With the S11 Ultra, they're not just giving you a tablet. They're giving you a potential laptop replacement, a creative powerhouse, and a screen so immersive that you'll forget you're even holding a portable device. Lifting it out of the box, the first thing you notice is the size. It's huge, yes, but it's also impossibly thin. You almost wonder, how did they fit so much tech in something this slim? The brushed finish, the sharp edges, the seamless fit of the S Pen right on the back, it all screams premium. And the moment you peel that protective film off the display, you realize this is more than just a gadget. This is an experience waiting to unfold. Now let's talk about that screen, because honestly, it's the centerpiece of this unboxing. Samsung has packed in a massive AMOLED 14.6-inch display with a 144Hz refresh rate, HDR10+, and brightness that punches through even in direct sunlight. The blacks are inky, the colors explode, and the motion is silky smooth. Imagine scrolling through your photos, or streaming your favorite movie. You're not just watching content. You're diving into it. And here's the kicker, it's not just for media. When you start sketching on this screen with the S Pen, every stroke feels instant, fluid, and natural. And speaking of the S Pen, it's included in the box. No extra purchase, no upsell. Samsung knows creators need this tool, so they're giving it up front. The new S Pen feels more balanced, has lower latency, and even features new air actions that make you feel like you're waving a magic wand at the tablet. Write, draw, annotate, control music, it's like having superpowers at your fingertips. But here's where things get interesting, most people think a tablet is just about consumption. Watch Netflix. Browse the web. Maybe a bit of gaming. The Tab S11 Ultra flips that script. Inside the box, when you pull up the accessories, you see the optional keyboard case and you realize, this isn't just a tablet anymore. Attach it, and suddenly you're in DeX mode, Samsung's desktop interface. Multiple windows, taskbars, drag-and-drop file management, it feels like a laptop. And not a weak one, either. This is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, paired with up to 16 GB RAM. That's laptop territory, squeezed into tablet form. But let's add some suspense here, because there's something people don't talk about. Performance is great, sure, but what about battery life? Usually, a big display like this kills endurance. But Samsung packed in a monster 12,000 mAh battery, optimized with new AI-based power management. That means you can stream, sketch, edit, and multitask all day without stressing about a charger. And when you finally do plug in, you get 65W fast charging. 15 minutes for hours of use. At this point in the unboxing, you start to realize something. This isn't just Samsung trying to compete with the iPad Pro. This feels like Samsung trying to make a statement. Why settle for compromise when you can have it all? And honestly, as I hold it in my hands, I can't help but wonder, has the tablet finally outgrown its in-between status? Has it finally earned a place as a must-have device? Now that the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra is out of the box and in hand, let's dive into the things you only notice once you actually start using it. Because trust me, the specs on paper don't do justice to the way this thing feels in real life. First, the cameras. Yes, a tablet with cameras you'll actually want to use. On the back, you've got a dual-lens setup with a 50MP main sensor and a 12MP ultra-wide. And on the front? A dual 12MP system, one wide and one ultra-wide, built right into the bezel so cleanly that it disappears until you need it. Video calls look sharper, clearer, and thanks to Samsung's AI auto-framing, you're always in the center, even if you move around. Think about it, this isn't just for Zoom calls. This is for creators who want to vlog or live stream straight from their tablet, without compromising on quality. Now, let's talk sound. Samsung didn't skimp here either. The Tab S11 Ultra comes with quad AKG-tuned speakers that support Dolby Atmos. Fire up a movie or a game, and the audio feels rich, layered, and loud enough to fill a room. Combine that with the display, and suddenly this isn't just portable, it's cinematic. But here's the question, who is this really for? Let's break it down. If you're a student, this could replace your laptop and your notebook in one shot. Digital textbooks, note-taking with the S Pen, multitasking between research and writing, all smooth, all instant. If you're a creative, this becomes your digital canvas, your video editor, your sketchbook. And if you're a professional, Dex Mode turns it into a workstation that slips into your backpack. The unboxing also reveals something subtle but important, the build quality. This isn't fragile. The aluminum frame, the Gorilla Glass Victus protection, the water resistance, it all tells you this thing is meant to be carried everywhere. It's thin, yes, but tough. And when you set it down on a desk, it commands attention. Now, here's where curiosity really kicks in. Samsung has added AI smarts not just for performance, but for productivity. Imagine typing out an email and the tablet suggests full-sentence rewrites. Imagine drawing, and the tablet autocorrects shapes into clean lines. Imagine multitasking, and the tablet predicts what you're about to open next. It feels less like a device and more like an assistant. But let me throw in a surprise here, the pricing. Everyone expected Samsung to go sky high, especially with these specs. But the Tab S11 Ultra actually undercuts its biggest rival, the iPad Pro, while offering a bigger display and included S Pen. That makes the unboxing even sweeter, because you're not just holding premium hardware, you're holding value. By now, we've gone from lifting the lid to realizing what this device can actually do. And the more I explore, the more it feels like the Tab S11 Ultra isn't just Samsung's best tablet. It might be the best tablet, period. But here's the twist, it's not trying to be a laptop replacement anymore. It's trying to be something bigger, its own category. A device that works as your entertainment hub, your creative tool, your productivity machine, all without compromise. So here's the final thought. When I first unboxed the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra, I expected another big screen tablet. What I didn't expect was a device that made me rethink how I use technology in my daily life. And that's the power of a true Ultra device, it doesn't just fit into your routine. It reshapes it. And if you've made it this far, ask yourself, what would you do with this kind of power in your hands? Because the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra is here, and it's ready to rewrite the rules of what a tablet can be.